guys, welcome back to one of my videos. My name is Jesse. So as I already mentioned in my last video, this is going to be more of a personal story. So this story doesn't take place in my store. So that's why my little animation character won't be in my store. But yeah. So as you guys already know by the title of this video, I'm going to be talking about my experience on Tinder.
Now I'm on Tinder. Which one are you?
And I bet some of you are thinking, haha, look at Jesse, he's trying to get some action on Tinder. But honestly, that's not the case. I just wanted to see what was all the hype about Tinder. I heard that you can meet really nice girls on Tinder. So it's pretty simple to make an account. You just download the app and sign in on Facebook, do a little description on yourself, upload some pictures, and boom, you can start swiping. So pretty much you swipe left for girls you don't find attractive, and you swipe right for the girls you do find attractive. And there's an option you can do a super like. So when you super like somebody, it'll let them know right away, and chances are they'll like you back. Well, in my personal experience, like 99% of the time when I super like somebody, they like me back, and I was like, oh yeah. But yeah, I was a little nervous using Tinder because I didn't know what to expect. All my past relationship has been from somebody I met at school. So I was afraid of getting like shanked or something. I remember using Tinder for the first time, and I was like, aw, why don't I have any matches? And then the following day, I had a lot of matches, and I was like, dang. And Tinder can be really fun to use because you're talking to girls that you wouldn't even have met to begin with. But sometimes you match with somebody and you send them a message and they never reply. And I'm just like, why did you match with me if you're not gonna reply? That's because when they match with you, they were drunk. Come on, Sorgo's policy, don't be a dick. I know you're mad because I didn't do the video at my store. No, buddy, I'm here to listen to the rest of the story. You piece of shit. What was that? Oh, it was nothing. So, Jesse, did you actually meet up with anybody? I actually did. I met up and dated several of my matches. So, how did it go? They went great, but I'm probably going to need a couple more videos to make several stories about my dates. I don't think it'll fit all in one video. So pretty much all my dates on Tinder happened at a Starbucks because I felt like it's a safe place, somewhat of a safe place. There's a lot of people around, and there's less chances of me getting shanked there. So, so I was in Starbucks just waiting for the girl, just waiting and waiting. And then she finally shows up with her mom. Oh my god. And then what happened? Well, I pretty much got an interview from the girl's mom. So she pretty much interviewed me for like 10 minutes. She asked me about my job, about my education, and she even asked me if I was an illegal immigrant. That's hilarious, man. But anyways, answer the question. Are you an illegal immigrant? No, you idiot. So after the interview with the mom, it was an okay date. But nothing ever happened because I just felt like the mom was kind of constricting her, even though she was 23 years old. But I guess I get it because you can never be too careful with your kids. I mean, if I had kids, I'll probably be, you know, looking after them even though they're like 60 years old. So one thing that I realized on Tinder was that if girls only take pictures of their faces, or they take pictures of their boobs and faces, they're pretty much on the chunky side. But I mean, I don't mind because I do like chunky girls, so I definitely don't mind. But that's one thing that if you're on Tinder, make sure to check out for that, because if they only take pictures of their faces, like I said, they're pretty much on the chunky side. But pretty much every time when I saw a girl pretty much naked or in her underwear, I will swipe left because I'm not really looking for somebody like that. I mean, don't get me wrong, I do like that type of stuff, but not when I'm trying to, you know, meet a nice girl. So I went on this date with this girl, and before the date we were talking nonstop on the phone. We were texting and all that stuff, and she was very sweet. She's the type of girl that'll text you good night and good morning. So that's a sign that she's a keeper. And on a personal side note, she had the biggest boobs I ever seen. And she used to send me selfies every morning, and every morning I was like, oh god. But honestly, I really don't care for that type of stuff. I don't care for big boobs or a big booty. I know it's gonna sound a little bit cheesy, but I like teeth. I find teeth really sexy, and when a girl has like perfect teeth, I'm like, ooh. But anyways, like I was saying, I took this girl out to a date, and I didn't want to take her to a Starbucks because I wanted to impress her. So I took her out to a restaurant because, again, I wanted to impress her. And we were having a blast. We were laughing and talking, and then we finished our food, and then we ordered dessert. And then she started telling me about her life story and all that stuff. And then she told me, you're a great listener. Thanks, I love hearing you talk. I can tell that you're going to be way better than that stupid James. Thanks, I guess. Who's James? My ex-husband? Well, technically, we're still married until he signs the divorce papers. And in my head, I was like, oh my God, I'm on a date with a married woman. And then she shows me all her text messages between them. And as I was reading the text messages, I was like, this guy sounds like a freaking psycho. And then I asked her, so do you think your ex-husband will be mad if you're on a date? Oh, hell yeah, he will lose it and go crazy. Do you think he'll do anything to me if he sees me with you? And after we left the restaurant, she told me if I wanted to go back to her place where her ex-husband doesn't live anymore. In my head, I was like, oh, hell no, I'm not going back to your place. Because what if this guy was a psycho? What if he just like decides to barge in and freaking kills me? I'm like, nope, I'm not going down like that. I do not want to be remembered as the guy like, oh yeah, remember Jesse? Oh yeah, he died for getting some action. Like, nope, that's not me. I'm not going down like that. So if you guys watch my second channel, which is Medicom Collector, I have mentioned where I work at in my second job. But the reason I'm telling you this is because I actually matched with somebody from work. And I didn't even know she worked there. I swear, for a second there, I thought I was in a TV show. Because what are the chances of that I matched with somebody from work? So I remember matching with this girl and I was looking through her pictures and I was like, wow, she is so freaking beautiful, times 100, times infinity. She was really beautiful. That's what I'm trying to say. And as I was reading her little biography, I was like, wow, she sounds amazing. She likes Marvel, she likes collecting toys. She sounded perfect. But I usually don't message somebody that I just matched with. I usually wait until the following day. So the following day I go to work. I go clock in and then I head to my station. And as I was walking to my station, I saw the girl that I matched with. And I was like... So I told myself, Jesse, go talk to her. Get some balls and just go talk to her. So I walk up to her and I told her hi. And I told her, hey, I saw you on Tinder. Oh, very smooth, Jesse. Perfect. You couldn't come up with anything else? Hey, I didn't know what to say. I was kind of nervous, and she's the type of girl that she gets me all nervous and all tongue-tied, and I become a huge mess. But seriously, couldn't you tell her anything else in that? Yeah, I know. I kind of messed up. Oh, no. You didn't mess up. You f***ed up, dude. Yeah, I know I kind of messed up, but at the end, she told me she was on Tinder just to meet friends, and then she showed me pictures of her and her boyfriend. So yeah, I was kind of bummed out, but oh well. But I still talk to her all the time, but sometimes it's hard to talk to her because her cuteness blinds me out. I'm like, oh no, oh, why? Well, I love talking to all my coworkers because the place where I work at, they're all awesome people. There's these 5 coworkers that I talk to all the time, and again, they're awesome people. And every time when I work with them, it just makes the job more fun. So at the end, I kind of realized that setting up a regular date with one of my matches was kind of difficult because of my schedule, because I have 2 jobs and I go to school. And I have 2 YouTube channels to worry about, so I have to upload videos constantly. But yeah, so I really can't be in a relationship right now because of my schedule and stuff, unless if I find somebody that can understand my schedule. But yeah, I mean, it was difficult just to set up a simple date. Just imagine having some time to be with somebody. And I remember this girl that kept messaging me like to go on a date with her. Every time when she asked me, it was like conflicting with one of my either work or school schedule, and she got mad at me because she thought I was avoiding her. I was avoiding meeting her, but that wasn't the case. So in case you're watching this video, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to diss you or disrespect you or anything like that. And I had a feeling that if I would have got into a relationship with somebody on Tinder, I felt like I was gonna have to give up YouTube completely, which I honestly do not want to do that again, because I love making videos. I love doing stuff with Store Goes Policy, and in my other Medicom Collector channel, I just love doing reviews on Nintendo stuff and doing custom action figures on that channel. And I definitely don't want to give that up because, you know, I just love doing it. But anyways, guys, thank you for watching my personal video. I really appreciate that. Hopefully this video is not too long at the end, because so far I'm counting that I have to edit 2 hours worth of videos down to like below 7 minutes. So that's gonna be a lot of fun doing that. But yeah, again, thank you for watching, and I'm gonna be making more videos like this in the future, so stay tuned. So I'll see you next time. Jesse, can you please come back to the store, please? Aw, what? Do you miss me? But sure, I'll be there soon. Okay, great, but please don't be mad because I don't know how this happened. There is a burning car inside your store. There's a what in my store? And by the way, Jesse, I let my wise hobo friend live here. How you doing, Jesse? My name is Jim.